Hey, you're on the path with John. This is John Ulrich. I help network marketers and people in recovery create success-filled lives and businesses. Do you put things off until later? And does later sometimes turn into never? And do you wish you wouldn't do that? Well, the key to changing this is to recognize what your goals are and to know at your core level how important those goals are to you, whether they be business goals or family life goals or recovery goals. You want to figure out what the steps are to get to your goals and focus on those, and, you know, like I said, at the core level, really internalize how important those are to you and how willing you are to do whatever it takes to get to those. Remember, that's an inside job. It's something you have to figure out for yourself in your own mind and just really embrace that. But on the practical side, the way we can help move along in our goals here is to make a list and then prioritize that list. We already know what the action steps are that we want to take to get to our goals. Now we put those on our list and we prioritize them, and we can do that for a daily basis or for a weekly basis or a monthly basis, depending on what the goals are and what the action steps are. And we can have multiple lists too. We can have multiple goals. And we don't need to become overwhelmed. The idea is to stay organized and to accomplish things in an efficient, timely manner. So one thing I find myself doing is I'll trick myself into wasting time. I work hard at not doing this, but sometimes what I'll find is I'll look at my list and I start picking and choosing. And one thing that I've found that's quite interesting to me is that the things that I put off, the things that I'm uncomfortable doing or I have some fears about, are the same things that end up on my list that I tend to want to put off. So when I see those things, they get like the double red X, and I know those are the things I should focus on getting done first. And additionally, these are the places where I can learn a lot of life lessons. And so I have to look at those and I figure out what my fears are and why is this so uncomfortable. And it could be as simple as I'm just unfamiliar. I've never done this particular thing before. Or it could be maybe I have to call some individual that I'm intimidated by their success, or maybe their demeanor is such that they're just not pleasant to talk to. You know, you never know. But anyway, those kinds of things. Once I recognize what the problems are, and I can help solve those too. So sometimes that helps. So I have 4 little steps here. The first thing is to get very clear on your goals. And the second thing, to have the plan and know what those action steps are to accomplish to work the plan to get to the goals. And prioritize those action steps on your list. And by prioritize, I mean do what needs to be done first. Now, I'm not real rigid. My mentality is not real rigid about doing things, because during the course of the day, things change. And I may find that I have an opportunity to do item number 4 on my list before item number 2. And if that's the case and it presents itself, then obviously, in the spirit of being timely and efficient, I should do that. And then the last thing is to celebrate your achievements. And we need to recognize when we've done well, especially when we're trying to incorporate a change in our lives, like what we're talking about here today. So if you've gotten any value out of this, there's a link to my website above this video. I have an ebook that I wrote. There's 27 tips to keep you on a success-filled path. And if you got any other value out of this video, please like, share, comment, and you can get a hold of me at my website, onthepathwithjohn.com. It's got a contact page there. And again, that's the place where you get the free ebook, no obligation. Just put in your email address and your name, and I'll send that thing to you right away. And until next time, have a great day. Thank you very much.